Hello guys, good morning. Permaculture Good, Permaculture Planet back here. I thought about doing a video this morning, and the rain just started pouring. So just take a look behind me, sunflowers, and then that's the walkway, Castile tree. We have a lot of things blooming. Some midnight salvia, the blue one, the dark one. They're always about to bloom. You guys can see that. Raspberries are gonna need to be pulled out of here because they probably made babies all the way from up there down here. Got lots of lamb's quarter coming up. That's a weed, guys, lamb's quarter. By the way, I just want to take you around and give you a tour and show you what's going on, how things are doing, what things look like this year. I haven't given y'all a video of the Permaculture Good garden, so yeah. Still got some snap peas coming up in here that are still trying to hold on to some life. We are at the end of June. It's almost July 4th of July. But still getting some pretty tender snap peas. And in between them are growing some tomatoes and some beans. Beans and snap peas. So here we go, guys. Right in the middle of it, we got a castor bean here. Persimmon tree that needs to be taken out. A couple of them. We have a valerian that's blooming, yellow valerian. Yep, yellow valerian, won't focus. And then we have some blackberries that have really gotten out of control. They're doing really good. You know, I'm growing this right here, and I thought it was a Chinese groundnut, but I don't know anymore. I don't know what it is, but I'm leaving it anyways because it's nice blooming. And I'm sure the bees like it, so there's that. Calendula right here, guys, and along with forget-me-not. Just some little color to add there, but right here's where I have my mint garden. I want to talk about this plant right here, guys. You guys know about lamb's ear. Lamb's ear is really soft, guys. That could be your own grown toilet paper right there. If the case ever came up where you needed this, you could be growing that. It's really good for wounds and different stuff like that. It's just really soft. We got some epazote volunteer here. Epazote, really good smelling. We got the corn, it's flowering, producing. And we also have some beans down here that almost time to come and do another picking. We've gotten a lot of green beans and a lot of edamame or soybean. Got the amaranth growing full throttle. And we got the potatoes right here. Need to harvest them. Cherry tree. Sage is doing good. If you guys want something that is reliable and will come back year after year with not much of attention and it's a food security, look no further than Jerusalem artichoke, guys. This stuff is invasive. But you'll have ground apples all winter long. That's whenever you harvest these. I got a lot of choke cherries and elms, and we have a passion flower growing right here, along with a mulberry and a hackberry right here. So all of this, guys, needs to be taken out whenever the time comes and put in the nursery. Trying to pull some of the Jerusalem artichokes here so I'll have a walking way. The black locust is growing really, really big, guys. And here's our trellis where we're growing a lot of our beans, cucumbers, a lot of our climbers, so that we could just make it easy for harvest. Walk underneath and harvest. Okay, let's go over here. We got the thimbleberry. It's looking nice and large this year. Can barely walk through here. Need to get a lot of these trees out of here. Here's a American persimmon. We've gotten a lot of blackberries from our blackberries. And here's one. These are not as big as the first ones. She's already had her first fruiting. Tomatoes are coming along really great. I will have to tie them up. And tie them up. There is a zucchini right over there. You guys can see that. Yep, it's pretty awesome. Another blackberry here. Goats have been tearing up the blackberry bushes. Another catawba tree that needs to come out. And we're back over here. We got some horseradish growing right there, guys. I'll show you. And you guys know what this buddy is right here. That's burdock. We got burdock everywhere this year. Last year we had a couple here and there. This year we have, let me show you how much we have, because it's a lot. Here we have another set of things growing in here. Another ton. That's an awesome bean blooming right there. You guys see that little bean blooming? That's awesome. I'm just trying to get it to trellis up the trellis there. Oh, there's another burdock right there. And guess what all those right there? All those are burdocks. And guess what all those right there are? All that is burdock, guys. That green patch right there is all burdock. So, burdock heaven over here. Let me show you some more. Doing my compost ring right here with just leaves and just different things. It's working because the oaks are coming up, so there's enough soil in there somewhere to give them life. Okay, there's that compost. Then I want to take you right in here so you can see how things are growing in here. See if we can find something. Yes, we found a cucumber, guys. See that? Found a cucumber. And there's probably a lot more things growing in here, but it's pretty tunnely. We harvested the other day in here, so should be pretty good. This was good to harvest. That'll be breakfast, and that's it for now, really. The beans, we picked a whole bunch the other day, so they'll have another set here soon. And then the corn, it's also blooming. You've seen that. Lamb's quarter, guys, growing everywhere. So you guys, lamb's quarter, you can grow that is spinach and like asparagus. So the leaves, you can eat them like spinach, anything spinach or soup. And then the stems are really tender. You can use them like asparagus. High in calcium, guys. So there's that. Lamb's quarter is something you should be growing. Easy to grow. Along with Jerusalem artichoke. So if you're a beginner gardener, those two plants I don't think you can kill. Unless you pull them up. But there we go. That's another tunnel you can't really walk through. And some bean growing in here. Corn and sunflowers. Sunflowers, that they're the ones that attract the bees and the birds to come down. They're kind of like the flags, flagging out the animals. The insect. That one's kind of like a red sunflower, but yeah, really cool. Got beans growing in here, corn. Just got growing too much. I gotta scavenger hunt everything. But having it all like this, guys, covered, like you see it, having it all covered, just keeps the fertility in the ground. It captures the photosynthesis, if that makes sense. The sun, the carbon, the plants store it all in the green mask, and it helps the environment, it helps the planet. So if you guys are interested in helping the planet, this is something you can do. It's garden, just simple as garden, and it pays you back 10 times fold or more. I mean, with aesthetic, beauty, and food, and just therapy, guys, it's just abundance. Here, look, there's a snap pea. I mean, your problem will probably be not getting to it fast enough, not harvesting it quick enough, or not knowing what to do with the harvest. Because you get a lot. We got some more herbs here. I want to show you what I'm doing here. I'm growing all my peppers all in one pot. Not all of them, but some of them. And they're doing good. I'm growing them here because I plan to take them in the winter and see if I can overwinter them. That way I won't have to plant so many peppers next year. This Castile tree has many benefits, which I just recently found out that it has. I did not know. I thought it was just really nice tree, but it has really some medicinal benefits, so that's good to know. Potatoes need to be harvested. You guys can see the mushrooms going along here. That's really awesome. Another catawba tree, guys. If you do this back to Eden wood chip method, guys, you will have more than you know what to do with, for sure. Because you have a choke cherry come up, every seed that falls down on the ground will sprout and come up. Does that make sense? But if you cover it enough, the weeds won't come up. It's just a constant covering, guys. Nature covers the ground every fall and winter, so mainly in the fall. But that's what we have to do, is keep covering. And as long as you keep covering and adding, then it should just be wood chips. But if you let it go, there will be things that come up. Like you see here, these trees have came up right next to the log, because right next to the log there is some soil exposed there. That's where the chickens come and they scratch right along the edge. That's where the shade is and the fertility is being caught. So right next to the logs is where the chickens, the bugs, and the seedlings come up. That's where the most fertile is, around the logs, guys. Everything gets pushed. See, there's a tree coming up there, there's a tree there. So right along the border is where the fertility is at. Got grape growing like crazy. Bee balm. And we have a couple more things in here. But this is the update, guys. It looks like a real jungle. Looks like a really jungle, but it had some kind of order to it. I hear a hummingbird. It's gonna rain, guys, today. I really hope it does, because we need the rain. We have a valerian here blooming, going to seed. And we have nasturtiums. And this is the garden for now. This is all I'll show you for now. I'll show you the other section next time. Just wanted to show you this lower part of the garden. We got the figs coming. Figs coming along real good. And echinacea. Echinacea is blooming really nice there. And the sunflowers too. And we had a lot of raspberries from the climbing raspberries here. But just wanted to give you a quick update and document everything, how it's growing and how it's looking at the end of June, what foods we're getting, and what you could be doing too, guys. This could start a snowball effect, guys. This is what it's all about. Anybody on their spare time could do this. Just takes a little bit of muscle, a little bit of effort, a little bit of motivation, but it will give you back 10 times that or more. So it's well worth it, guys. You know where your food's coming from, and you're not leaving that big of a carbon footprint from plastic to everything else that goes along with that. I'm sure you guys get the picture that living like this is really good for you and for the environment. We're not 100% sustainable, but we're working, we're trying to get there. We're trying to see what we can improve on so that we can be 100% sustainable. For starters, we're still kind of in the city, so this is not in the countryside, this is in the city. You guys can see the cell phone towers over there, right over there. They're really close, so we're right in the middle. And yeah, but you guys can do this, guys. Just put it in the ground and it will grow. First though, most important is this. I've talked about it plenty of times, and it's the covering, it's the wood chips. You're just trying to grow. You're trying to grow soil and not plants. Plants that grow on their own. They know what to do. You got to give them what they need, and this is what they need. They need mulch. See right here at the top, it looks all dry, but it's just protecting. As you get lower, it starts to get darker. You guys can see that? There's more water here. It's like a reserve for the plants, both in food and water, nutrition. and it's just getting broken down and providing food for all these guys. The microorganisms do the work, and they trade for, you know, I really don't know the science of it, but it's beautiful. I just know it's beautiful, and it's like magic. And if I can do it, you guys can do it. And with everything that's going on in this world, you should do it. Why not? But yeah, should do it for your own good type thing. And yeah, to be food security, to be prepared, just start getting your hands in the ground and throwing some seed in. Right now it's the end of June, but you can still grow a bunch of stuff in Zone 7. You can still grow a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna start another seed selecting planting, successional planting, that's what it's called. And yeah, we're gonna get that, and we're gonna plant some more garden plants, annual plants, vegetable plants. But you can also grow a lot of like blackberries and strawberries and blueberries and things that are more perennial, because if you want food security, you have got to go after the perennials. Like lamb's quarter is a weed, but you should be growing it in your garden just because it's really a food security. And I think the chickens eat it, the goats eat it, and actually I'm not sure if the goats eat it, so if it's not poisonous to them, they will eat it though. But yeah, so the lamb's quarter, the Jerusalem artichoke, and there's a bunch of more that you can grow, like rhubarb is another security food. Having fruit trees like figs, and of course you want to have your perennial pollinators, like flowers that help pollinate, like the echinacea back there. So guys, I'm gonna let you get to growing, and I'm gonna see what else I can grow. I'll thank you guys for watching, and this is the garden right here. Just stand here and just view it all. Sorry about the mess there. But yes, thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one, and grow on.